Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? My name is Theresa Williams. I normally wear two hats. My main hat is as head of department for maritime studies at Cape Peninsula University. But the hat which I'm wearing today is as a representative of MAISA. And MAISA is the Maritime Academic and Affiliated Institutions of South Africa. And it was established this year, about 4 or 5 months ago. It was born out of a need for the maritime academic institutions to have some kind of platform on which to engage and against which to benchmark against our partners internationally. And just to see how we can are able to find solutions to some of the challenges that we have as specifically maritime academic institutions. And I'm representing 3 institutions here today. So it's CPUT, Durban University of Technology, Maritime Studies Department, as well as NMU. Our MC has asked me to be 3 minutes, but I will not be able to comply with that. I'll be very honest with you. My 5 minutes hasn't started yet, so it's going to start now. Is that okay with you? It's quite a big issue because when we talk about the supply side of maritime education, it is very big. It's not a small thing. It's a pity we have such little time, but it's be that as it may, it is what it is. So some of the challenges that we are trying to address within MAISA is around maritime lecturer capacity, qualifications of lecturers. The challenge we have is that our COCs are not yet graded on any NQF level. And it's a big challenge. It means we cannot attract seafarers with COCs class 1, class 2 to come and lecture within an academic institution because they will not be remunerated even 1/3 of the salaries that they are earning on vessels. So that is one of the biggest challenges we have. Graduate placement, a very big challenge. I'm not saying cadet placement, I'm calling it graduate placement because maritime obviously is more than just placement of graduates on board vessels. I'm going to skip a few things, otherwise I will have to talk too long. But I just want to touch on one of the things that Mr. Lai mentioned that had a very big impact on seafarer training in this country is with a big shift of SAF Marine. When SAF Marine really left this country and was sold, some of us in the room were cadets at a time when the institutions couldn't keep up with providing cadets and officers to Unicorn and to SAF Marine. And we, for the past 2 decades, we've been producing seafarers and we've not been able to place them as a fact. And we need to begin to start thinking of really what is the goal, to begin with the end in mind today and what is the goal. What are we educating for within the maritime sector? Where do we see the sector within the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? We need to start having some kind of picture in our heads of where we're going with this. It's a question I think we're also working on. Let's talk about the program offering within the institutions and the fact that we are trying our best to offer programs that goes towards employment and not unemployment. We are not offering programs deliberately to ensure that a graduate after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years doesn't have a job. And of the programs offering that we're moving towards, currently we are phasing out the diplomas to be in line with higher education qualification sub-framework changes that has happened, and moving more into bachelor programs and programs that will be beyond that. But in terms of offering those programs, as I said, there are challenges around maritime lecturers. But then just to touch briefly on, before we even get to that, is designing the program for the African learner. You know, what kind of learner is the African learner. What is the learner that is coming to us, CPUT, DUT, NMU, once they have completed grade 12? It is a learner that comes with sometimes very extreme socioeconomic situations of poverty, of abuse. Themselves is abused, or in the home they are in, it's extreme abuse situations. Physical abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse. More and more we are having learners who are suffering from mental health issues. And we know this because we keep referring learners to the psychologists, to the social workers at the universities. Those are the kind of learners we are getting, guys, you know. Learners who don't have funds to register. NSFAS is having real problems. So we're talking about the bulk of the students, the learners of South Africa who are in these situations. Of these learners are heading up households. They're being parents. So this is the learner who is coming to our institutions. But one of the things I want to say is, the learners we are getting are very poor in maths and science. Even though their matric results, their grade 12 is saying they have a 5 or a 6 in maths. When they get to us, it's not what it is. I don't know if higher education is inflating results, but it's not what we are receiving. So there are things that I need to respond to in terms of what SAMSA CEO said in terms of this type of learner, the type of student that the industry is getting. I think I need more time for that, but I can't do it now. So I'm going to stop right here before I'm being kicked off the podium. Okay, thanks guys. This was not the end. I'm sorry about that, right?